Hello and welcome to another episode of Adventures in Sewing. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I'm working on this week. So as we saw, doing the Beaufort pattern, which is just going to be the top. I'm not bothering with the bottoms. I do not want to learn how to make pants. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to make it out of this fabric. This was a fabric I got from a skirt. It was pleated, so I actually got quite a bit out of it. Let's see if I can get up and show you how big it is. So I'm 5'4", and this is longer than I am tall. It's very pretty eyelet. It is completely like these are real holes. You can see skin through there, but I do still have the liner that it came with. I'm going to just go ahead and iron it so that I can get these pleats out. See there? I'm going to go ahead and iron it, and then I will start making the actual shirt. I've already got the pattern cut out. I've already got the pattern cut out. So I just need to draw everything. I have to make it obviously out of this. This, because it's the size of the original skirt, which is still pretty good size. I think I should have enough, but we'll just have to see. I had to do a combination of sizes because the bust and the waist were just not working. This is a no stretch fabric, so I had to make the waist a little bit bigger. And oh, I found out something. I had been doing my waist measurement wrong. I don't know what happened if I just did it on a kind of chunky day. A 32-inch waist, not a 34-inch waist. So that does kind of make things a little easier, but it's still a little bigger in the waist than it would be for a 38-inch vest. But I think it'll be fine. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. This already comes with a nice hem at the bottom. I'm going to see if I can salvage that. I'm pretty sure it's the peplum will curve, so I don't know if I'll be able to, but we will just have to see. We have hit our first snag. Unsurprisingly, there is always at least one. So this is the peplum. Me for scale. This is quite large. I did not realize this when I was printing and cutting it. I saw that it was on the fold, but it's front on the fold and then back mirrored. So I'm going to show you when cut in half or folded in half. This fabric, there's not a lot of fabric comparatively. Like, it's quite a bit of fabric, but I don't think it's enough to do an on the fold and a mirrored and a front piece and a back piece, because this also has to be on the fold. This one can be mirrored. So ew. So I think I may have to modify modify this into more of like a tank top. Let me play with it for a bit. What I have decided to do is go ahead and make it into more of a like slightly flared tank top than a peplum, because I literally do not have the fabric capacity. So this piece on the fold, this piece not on the fold, and I'm just gonna have to eyeball it to the best of my ability. And I'll probably just use this bottom seam, like this bottom hem, as a guideline. and go from there because I just don't have enough fabric. And I even measured, this is another skirt that I got. This was an extra small skirt that once unpleated yielded quite a bit of fabric. And even this is not, isn't that pretty? Even this is not enough for that massive peplum. I cannot get over how big that's supposed to be. But it's also supposed to be pleated. So I'm almost wondering, idea, I might measure these pieces and see if I can just get away with no pleats and just do the one like on the fold and see if that would equal the waist. So we'll try that. And then I don't know what I'm going to do with this one. It's really pretty. I could not resist. It's like this faux brocade fabric almost. Has birds on it. It's gorgeous, but that'll be a different video. So my peplum will be about 4 inches smaller than it needs to be. So between that and the fact that I realize I still won't be able to fit these pieces on the same area, I will have to abandon the peplum and just go ahead and make it into like a more structured tank top, I guess. Day 2, and I don't know what the hell my problem was. Remember to mic myself this time. I don't know what the hell my problem was. I, in my infinite wisdom, cut out my darts for some reason. And I was just like, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di. And then I looked today and I was just, why did you do that? Oh my God, why did you do that? It's not the end of the world, but it's a choice. I don't have enough fabric to cut out another panel. So we're just going to have to work with it. And it'll be a little bit tighter than it's supposed to be. It's just going to have to be what it will be. So apparently I also did it to my liner, which at least I'm consistently stupid. But this is also the second dart I've ever sewn. So maybe I was just like, I know what I'm doing. Stupid. So I'm going to go ahead and sew these. I'm going to sew the liner, sew the bodice. It's supposed to have a full zipper. I don't want to do that, mainly because I don't want to waste my 24-inch zipper on this project. So what I'm going to do is from the bottom to wherever it ends, I have a 9-inch zipper that came with this. This is the skirt, and so it was what zipped up the skirt. So I'm going to just do that and then do a hook and eye up at the top so that it hooks together. So it'll be kind of a semi-open back. The darts, they actually look not too bad. I hope it works out, but I'm about to sew the back panel to the front panel because I'm going to have the back, center back be open, and then I'll line everything up and then flip it out, I guess. I don't know, this seems like a simple project, but I've made it complicated. So a bit of a jump from my last clip. I was able to finish this. Let me see if I can film the back. It does have the zipper. I was able to add the hook and eye up at the top. Let's see. I don't love it. That's my son on the other side of this door. I don't love how it fits. It's very big. So I don't know if I'm just not understanding my own measurements or what, because everything seems so big on me. Like that. Granted, it's supposed to be a longer zipper all the way up, so maybe that's the issue. I think what I'm going to do, it's a crop top on me, which I also don't love. Maybe I'll give it to my mom because she's shorter waisted than I am. But I'm going to take it in on the sides because if I like arch my back, you know, look like a little goblin. It looks great in the back. I don't have the boobs for the front, and I can't really wear a bra with this. So I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do with the front. Maybe like ruche it, add a little bit of elastic right there. But I'm going to take in the sides. So I'm going to turn it inside out, mark where I want it to be, and then take in the sides. Because this looks like I got the wrong size. Other than that, I really like this. I think this is so freaking cute, especially with the shorts. I think I look adorable. Forgive my stylish outfit and my messy floor for that matter. I have this on inside out so that I can see where it is that I want to take it in. It's too big in the chest, quite a bit. So I want to basically make a dart over my dart, I guess. Kind of flatten this out because this, I can fit my whole fist in there. It's actually more than a fist, and it is zipped. I'm really happy with the back. I like how the back sits, but it's just the front that's the problem. So I'm just trying to figure out where to put my darts on the sides and then sew those bad boys up. It has been pinned, a little chicken wing on each side. I felt a little dumb because at first I pinned this side and then I was starting to pin this side and I got it and I was like, wow, this is still so loose. This side came unpinned. But I'm pretty happy with that. I do still have to kind of push it down. I'm almost wondering if I should press it and maybe that'll get it to kind of stay flat across the chest. I'm also trying to decide if maybe I want to just like ruche it right here, because this is just still, even with taking it in on the sides where I'm pretty happy with it, I still have just a little bit of gap, and it's because I'm not blessed in the chest, but I can't wear a bra with this really because of how wide the straps are. So I think I'm gonna just maybe like a teeny tiny little bit of elastic just to kind of make a faux sweetheart neckline. Already recorded the reveal on this and my receiver up here died. So I have to be quick about this so I can go plug it in. I did the darts. I think it looks really good. It does gap a little bit in the back now, but honestly, of the two, I'm fine with that. I may take the sleeves in just a little bit just to take care of that. If you hear meowing, that's my younger cat. Okay. So I measured out a piece. I don't know if you can even see it in the video. There you go. That little pinhead is where it's going to all go. So it's going to go from the top down to this pinhead. It's going to be an interesting thing. We'll see if it even works. I may have to unpick it, which would be unfortunate. I added my ruching. It looks crooked because it's got this part right here. So it kind of tricks the eye into thinking it's crooked. But I think it looks pretty good. Just adds a little bit more visual interest. I still get that gapping, and I'm not really sure what, if anything, to do about it. Because if I, okay, there you go, there's that good. If I actually have my shoulders back like they're supposed to be, if I hunch, it's great, but if I've got my shoulders back like it's supposed to be, actually quite a bit of gap right there. I'm not really sure what to do about it. Alright, I pinned two like darts in there. If I, have my shoulders way uncomfortably back, but if I have my shoulders just kind of my normal, I think it'll be fine. So there's the final result. Got my ruching. It's nice length, nice crop top length. It's not quite so baggy. So I fixed the bagging in the back. So there you go. This was once a skirt. It is now a shirt, and I'm really, really happy with myself. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to watch me bumble my way through teaching myself how to sew. So until next time, bye.